Hi, I'm Annie Meehan, a motivational speaker and award-winning author. I want you to know that today I want to talk about my book, Be the Exception. And step 4 in Be the Exception is be flexible. What does it mean to be flexible? Well, we could use the word adaptable, open to change. But what flexible really means is go with the flow. Know that things might not work out exactly how you think they should. Here's the other big secret that we all hate to know. We're not in charge. We're actually not in control. We're probably not even half as in control as we think we are about our life, our relationships, our circumstances, our career path even. Even our workout can change, and in a given moment, our body changes. So be flexible means open to change. And there are 3 guarantees in life. You hear people talk about death, that's a given. And that most, if not all of us, will pay taxes. There's another given. But the third given is change. And my question is, do you know how to be flexible? How to show up in that change and be open to it? Recently, I was speaking about change, and when I got done, a man came up to me and he said, "I'm not really happy with your whole story about change. I don't really like change at all, and I have something to say to you." I could tell he was frustrated, and I was a little nervous that he was ready to take me on. But I'm not one to argue, so I'll let him win if he needs to. But I just listen to him. You know, if we approach people with wonder instead of judgment, it opens our mind and heart to hear things a little differently. I said, "Go ahead, sir." And he said, "Well, I'm not very open to change, and I'm certainly not happy about it." And I said, "Well, tell me why." And he said, "Well, just 3 weeks ago, the love of my life was diagnosed with cancer. Only 1 week ago, she passed away. I'd been madly in love with her for 17 years. I was so devastated when she died, I didn't know what to do with myself. And you're telling me to be happy about it? I've never been more in love than I was with this woman. I don't even know how to go on without her. In fact, I don't even know how to cook. So now my grandson has moved in with me to help me learn how to cook and teach me. You see, I'm so frustrated about this change, and you're telling me to be happy." I let him finish and vent his frustration, his emotion, and his sadness about losing his wife. When he was done, I asked, "Can I give you a little feedback?" And he reluctantly said, "Sure." Inside of that, I first apologized. "I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't imagine what you're going through. I'm sure that's devastating." But then I went on to ask him a few questions. "You know, sir, can I tell you what I heard? You told me that you found the love of your life, and you spent 17 years with her. Do you know how many people search their whole life and never find true love? And then, sir, you told me that your wife was diagnosed 3 weeks ago with cancer and died just 1 week ago. Do you know how many people watch their loved ones suffer for weeks and months and years even, feeling helpless as they can't help them as they slowly deteriorate and die? And third, you told me that you don't even know how to cook, and that you're lucky enough to have a grandson. And he not only is coming to help you, but he moved in to help you learn how to cook and is cooking for and with you. What I'm telling you is that it is tragic to lose people, but it's a given in life. But it's beautiful to look for the silver lining of finding the love of your life and spending 17 years with her, of losing someone, and though you watched her suffer, it was a very short time from her diagnosis to her death. And third, of having a grandson at all, let alone one that loves you enough to move in and teach you to cook. You see, change is inevitable, but how we respond to change is a whole different story. It's about choices. Will you respond with an open mind and open heart, or will you be resistant and resentful for the change that you have to go through? In all circumstances, even the most tragic, I truly believe there's a silver lining. Most people go through life and they never find it, but it's there. And so I wonder, is your heart and your mind open to the silver lining in a change that's been challenging for you? Something you'd rather resist and be resentful for? Could there be good in it? Could there be a silver lining? Are you willing to be flexible, open, and adaptable to change? Step 4 is about being flexible. I'm Annie, inviting you to join me in living an exceptional life.